threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Baby girl, grab the cord, kiss it, slightly missed it, couldn't took it quicker. Hottest on the planet, got the place lit up. Fly, got expensive taste, sight and touch. We ain't on the same team, cheer up. Sit up, I ain't come to blend.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.
She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on.
Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
Oh, fire! We set the roof on fire! We set the roof on fire! We set the...
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who could help you up front?
Fire! We set the roof on fire!
Some tough choices coming up right about now. 2 words here: difference maker. That's what that pick right there is.
We set the roof on fire!
Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster.
Young Slim, get it in my infrared. Come and hit the rain, I just lit the gas. Young Wild winning.
Tampa Bay, you might remember, has been represented already. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with.
It must be the girl I'm nothing messing up my page. I'm a $1 million player, baby, nothing's at my...
Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
On the way to, she messed up my order 3 times in a row.
Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick.
Fire! We set the roof on fire! We set the roof on fire! We set the roof on fire!
Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster.
We set the roof on fire! We set the roof on fire! We set the roof!
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to... And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better.
2 threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Baby girl, grab the cord.
So, with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover? As definitely some options with this pick. Do you take... Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice.
And from the topic, then the conversation heated. Right shrimp, getting booked up in every city. Splash out with cash.
This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front, or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? One Steeler's been selected already, and it probably wouldn't be a surprise to see a second go here. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a... And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this draft. Here's a chance for the second one to come off the board. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a